in a way that perhaps you have not had the opportunity to see it, and then get ready, because immediately following the turquoise bangles, we're gonna be doing the ultimate turquoise and ruby earring. Okay, so Carol, we're gonna go to the bangles now.
Okay, let's take a look at these amazing. This is a gorgeous wood and American Kingman turquoise bangle. Take a look at this. When we talk about couture jewelry, when we talk about high end, when we go to the couture jewelry shows, or maybe you're going on you saved up for your 25th anniversary and you're going to Capri, or you're going to someplace magnificent in Europe, this is what you're going to see in the highest end jewelry boutiques. Wood has been elevated by using diamonds and gemstones into one of the most fashionable and chic pieces of jewelry. Now, wood lasts. Think about wood, the wood trees. Think about woods, in our forests. It lasts forever. So wood can get wet, wood can be worn, but when you pair it with genuine, look at this. This is all genuine Kingman turquoise, natural American turquoise. This creates summer's look. These are my beau chic bangles. Now, we've got 2 of them, and they both come in 2 sizes. So what I want to share with you is we've got a thinner bangle and a thicker bangle. Our thinner bangle
is $149, and the thicker bangle is $119.
So you may be saying to yourself, okay, I don't understand. Why is the thicker bangle less expensive? It's because of the amount of turquoise. So I'm sitting here out there and I'm saying to myself, well, I'm definitely gonna get the thicker one. It is the chicest, most amazing way to celebrate summer.
Oh wait, the ring, which we haven't even said anything about, is gone.
Oops. Thank you very much, everybody.
Do you know what that means? That means the earrings, Carol. The earrings we're going to show in a second. I'm going to give everybody a sneak peek as we're talking about these bangles. The earrings that we have coming up in real turquoise and the most amazing ruby in the world. Carol and I had these on one time before, and we previewed them, completely sold them out from preview. We're actually doing a birthday price on those coming up here in just a second. If you want to get a head start, the item number's there at the bottom of the screen, but I will promise you every single one of those will go today, because there is nothing else like it in the entire collection. But the wood and the turquoise has such a, just a gorgeous contrast to it, doesn't it?
It's that Philippine wood. It is so beautiful. It's got that reddish brown. You know, when I went out and I bought Art Deco furniture, and I saved up a long time, and I went to one of these amazing galleries in New York, and I really wanted a beautiful piece of Art Deco furniture, and I was able to get a gorgeous end table. This is the exact color wood. You know, and when we pair them back, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about these Art Deco, incredibly sleek and chic stiletto earrings, you're looking at a collection that marries the best of the Art Deco design, of course, using the wood elements, with the most boho, chic, finest American turquoise, and this is all set in 14-karat yellow, gold, vermeil.
Okay, coming up next, our showstopper earrings, but first our spotlight for all things HSN.